tireless work of Dr. George Abraham and his work on COPD. And I have to say that because of his association with my husband, Dr. Soundarajan, when we went to Tanjore Medical College, nephrologist was posted as usual in the medical colleges, but no dialysis machine. The nephrology department will be there, HOD will be there, and no dialysis machine. But he used to come and collect the catheters for peritoneal dialysis, and in the side room he used to do peritoneal dialysis for sick patients, acute renal failure. And I am almost a half nephrologist. Why I am very much interested to attend this program, because I was working as a technician to him, because most of the time there won't be any technician. So to introduce the catheters and to create fistulas, and to maintain the dialysis machine, and I was almost a technician to him. So I can say that I am a half nephrologist, even though I am a spouse of a nephrologist. So with all these efforts, most of the kidney patients are benefited by all these doctors' dedicated work. And doctors can face challenges, definitely. Because today's Doctors' Day, I have to say, by profession I am a doctor, and now I am a governor of Telangana. When I was posted as governor of Telangana, most of the people, immediately critics will come forward, no? Immediately they came forward. I am the youngest governor in the country. What she is going to do, Telangana is the youngest newborn state. How she is going to manage a newborn state? Then I told, I am a doctor, I am a gynecologist. Telangana is a newborn state. A gynecologist can manage a newborn state, so Telangana I will manage. Then immediately after 1 year, I was given an additional charge as Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry. Same critics came forward, okay, she managed Telangana, how she is going to manage Puducherry? I told as gynecologist, if singleton is born also we will manage, if twin babies are born also we will manage. So I am managing the twin babies. So why I am telling a Doctors' Day, whatever may be our achievements, all provided by, we are supported by our profession and the challenges we face during our medical profession. And as I said, being a nephrologist's wife, I know everything about nephrology. Nephrology is a silent organ. It is not a organ like heart making noise. It's a very silent organ. My husband always says it's like a mother doing its work very silently in the family, and doing its work till it is spoiled, even till 10% or even 1%. It be going on doing its work. And it is very difficult to convince the patient also, because it's pediatric patient. I am more concerned about this pediatric nephrology patients, because I was working in Child Trust Hospital almost a decade. I was working in Child Trust Hospital. I have seen pediatric patients, and I have guided for nephrology, renal biopsies by ultrasound. I was one of the pioneers in ultrasound guided. Dr. Nammalwar will be knowing that. Then we used to guide ultrasound guided biopsies. And when we diagnose whether it is nephrotic syndrome or CKD, it will be very disheartening to see the babies, children with chronic renal disease. And now the advancement in the transplant programs in the pediatric nephrology patients is really very heartening, and it's really appreciable. So that, because when the pediatric patients, I have dealt with the pediatric patients, it's very difficult to convince them. When I was doing ultrasound, the child was very angry. Dog, you go, she was telling. Then her mother was, doctor, she's telling in a short form. I know, she was telling. So the child was so angry, she was so irritated. Son, I was doing the ultrasound, she was saying, what, dog, you go. Then the mother became very much worried. No, doctor only, she is telling in a short form. I told, no, I am also a mother. When they will tell a doctor, when they will call a dog, I know. So don't worry. So we have to be very patient, and we have to adjust to the situation also. And diagnosing the problem in the pediatric patient, and making the patient to understand, making the family to understand, and making the family for, preparing the family for transplantation and following the transplant cases, it is really a very, very difficult job. But when these type of techniques are introduced and when programs are taken forward, it is our duty to support such programs. And as it is said by Dr. George Abraham, I have to say that because of his efforts, when we went to Canada for the CAPD training, that Dr. Oriopoulos told very high about him. When miles apart, when we hear the good words about our colleague at miles apart, it was really very thrilled. We were thrilled, myself and Dr. Soundarajan thrilled about the good words projected by Dr. Oriopoulos about George Abraham. So with all these, it's my duty to come and support this, and it is highly appreciable that annual oration has been organized, because it will be a motivating factor for the youngsters, for the young doctors. Because today also, when I was addressing the Doctors' Day in the government hospital at Puducherry, I was telling, please take care of the postgraduates. It was very disheartening that a postgraduate committed suicide in Telangana, and because she was an anesthetist, and she was telling 36 hours duty, 48 hours duty, I was unable to cope up with the post-graduation. So I appeal the doctors, please look after the postgraduates also, please monitor their health also. I always appeal, because doctors will look after others' health. Whether doctors are looking after their own health, it is really, it's a very big question. So we have to look after our health also. So I am really very happy to attend this program, and future, whatever may be the programs you take forward, definitely our support will be there. And even in Telangana, I have attended so many nephrology conferences. In Puducherry also, we are moving towards the in the dialysis program, the state-of-art program, so that each and everyone gets the expert dialysis, the best of its treatment, so that the patients should be benefited. So with all these efforts, with all our combined efforts, let all the pediatric nephrology or nephrology patients should be benefited. And as I said, to motivate the patients, to know the patients about the disease, it's also very difficult, particularly nephrology. Because as I said, till the 10% of kidney is working, or even 5% of the kidney is working, they will be passing urine. So when even during our practice, when we say your kidneys are failing, no, the patients will know I am passing lot of urine. I am passing more urine than my son. Some of the patient used to tell. So my kidneys are more healthy than my son's kidney, because he passes urine for only 2 or 3 times. I am passing urine for 5 to 6 times. So I am passing more urine. So how to explain the patient? And particularly the village patients, because I used to narrate one experience when I was doing ultrasound, practicing ultrasound at Tanjavur Medical College. One of the patient, I told, I have to study your prostate, so you have to come with full urine. Next day he came, he opened a yellow bag and put one Horlicks bottle of urine on the table, another Horlicks bottle on the table, and I told, you only told me to come with full urine, so I have come with full urine. How to convince these patients? And another thing, because when we give iron tablets to the pregnant patients, then when we go to lunch, we used to see the iron tablets thrown in the grounds. Then we used to pick it up and used to ask the patients, why are you throwing the iron tablets like this? They used to tell, it's also in black in color. If I take this, my baby will also be black in color, so I won't take this iron tablet. So I always appeal the pharmaceutical company, please produce iron tablets which are multicolored. Because to convince the women patients, it will be multicolored. So why I am telling all this, so many challenges we have to face. And another thing, my husband, when the VIPs had, even George Abraham and other nephrologists also would have such experience, when the VIPs actually faced with renal problems, to convince them also it is very difficult. So it is one of the speciality where the symptoms are not very clear. There was no any clear symptoms, and there was no any focused symptoms. So it is very difficult to convince the patient also. But nowadays, because of the gadgets and because of the all the technology, we are able to convince the patient. But before it was very difficult. And another thing, we have to compete with GChat, we have to compete with Google, because before and all, when we say you are suffering from this disease, patient will accept. But now the patient will say, no, Google is saying this, you are saying this, so which is correct? So we have to be very careful, because people before coming to us, they watch the Google, and then they catch hold of some of the symptoms, and they come with half knowledge. That is very difficult. If they come with full knowledge also, it's okay. They come with half knowledge. So with all these challenges, we have to practice. And with all these things, we have to be very patient. Doctors should be very patient. Today also morning I told, when we were in the Tanjavur Medical College, OP times 7 to 12 o'clock. Till 11:55 nobody will come. But exactly 11:55, bus of patients will be coming. They will be nicely cooking finished and taking bath and dressed nicely. By 11:55 they used to come. 12 o'clock OP will be over. Then they will tell, oh, why they are coming? No, 11:45 we have come. No, till 12 o'clock OP is there. No. So we used to tell, if you go to a bank, if it is 9 o'clock, 10 or 1 o'clock, you have to go. Otherwise they will shut the doors. And if you want, even a kirana shop, if you want to go, no, I have, the camphor is over, so I won't give anything. But doctors means, whatever may be the time, even if you are in pain, we have to smile at them. If you have some stomach pain also, you will be smiling. You have to smile. You have to be patient. So with all these challenges, we have to practice. But anyhow, we are treated as God by the people, so we have to be tolerant, and we have to be patient, and we have to be the achievers. And when we see doctors like George Abraham and their achievements, and what to say, there are so many things. When doctor said it is like I have to move like Vande Bharat train. When we talk about a bullet train, how can we do only with Vande Bharat? We have to be moving more than that, so that the achievements are more. So really, I am very happy to attend this program. Congratulations to you all, and my respects to all most of them are my teachers also, and I am really very happy to be here. I wish you all success in your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. We really understand you had taken real pains to travel all the way to attend this program.
I kindly now invite Dr. Kalaimani Ganeshan, Organizing Secretary, Young Kidney 2023, to deliver the vote of thanks.
I deem it a real great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this matter.